Hey everybody, it's the Irregulars. This is the Wednesday post Dorian edition of the show. And
very well said.
Right?
Nice.
Post Dorian edition of the show.
Yes.
And if you've been sleeping or hiding under a rock, and it feels like an eternity.
Yes.
It felt like forever.
Oh my God. Hi, Sherry.
Sherry Belgard joining us, Kim Colquitt joining us, but it was just, this wasn't going to end.
No, let me get myself tagged. Go
ahead, tag yourself. Hi everybody, it's the Irregulars. I'm Matt Posner. And thanks for joining us on this Wednesday evening. Christina Larson joining us. Hey Christina, don't mention him again, Dorian. I'm so over him. Everybody is over him.
I think he was by.
You think he was by? Really? I have, well, we're going to talk about this at great lengths tonight.
Yes.
Because I have my theories and I have my thoughts on this whole thing. And I'm of the belief that there are people in certain places in power that are controlling and delivering these storms the way they're
call it
delivering.
what it is. It was Home Depot, Lowe's, the BP oil people. They all got together. So you know what, man? We ain't making the money we usually make, man. Let's make this storm and let's get some money. All of a sudden, people were broke. Oh, we were in a recession.
But all of a sudden, people have $1,000 to spend.
Generators, plywood, gas.
But wait, the thing that I don't get, and I think we might even talked about this before, is you fill your car up on a Thursday.
Yep.
Now you're not going to drive for 5 days. By the time the storm would have gotten here, if it did, you'd have been out of gas anyway.
I would have bought more gas on Sunday.
But now all the gas stations, they can't make a hurricane.
I know.
They can control the weather. They
all come from Africa.
Look, that storm went right through Puerto Rico because they could not have another disaster in Puerto Rico. They already gave them what? $57 million according to the president, and they squandered that money, so we couldn't have this storm. Now, Freeport, the Bahamas, they're not the U.S., so we don't really have to give them any money. We're going to give them some humanitarian aid. You know, some of our people are going to go over there. People are sending barges. Now, listen, people, all the gestures are great, and we will be the first to say that our prayers are going out to the people of Grand Bahama Island, Freeport, the Abacos, Marsh Harbor, all those areas that most of us, or a lot of us, have visited as youth growing up here in South Florida, have been to Freeport, have rowed boats or been on boats around the islands. And the interesting thing is that, and remember this, Lisa Pinelli, Gazzaro joining us. Hey, Lisa. Jody Epstein, how are you? Is that Atlantis was spared.
Yes.
No damage done to Atlantis. Think about where all the revenue, but that's all the revenue. All the revenue that country generates is pretty much Atlantis. Freeport has a little hotel.
And still going to Nassau to the airport.
That's right. Freeport has a little airport.
Okay, Sherry, we can't control the weather. Okay, fine, we'll be joking right now. But all the storms started in Africa. That's.
Of course they can control. The storms are getting stronger and stronger. Come on, these storms are getting like this was a storm just doesn't stall.
This is white folk conspiracy stuff.
A story.
But
if you
love their conspiracy.
If you listen to some of the reporters, and they use the word guidance a lot.
Oh my God.
They're using the word guidance. They're giving it away. There's messages.
You hear that? Guidance.
Pay attention to the messages.
Stay woke.
Stay awake, people.
Oh, wow.
Stay awake. We got to get that light. There you go. Now you're back.
Hold it. Is it my head? Is it glare?
But put your head in there, and then the light won't be there.
I can't. There. I can't move.
But we can close that door maybe, and maybe that.
We'll figure it out. Hey, Joshua Rosen, all my Jewish friends are chiming in today. Love you guys.
The plant-based comedian Josh Rosen. By the way, he did a Trump toast at a wedding.
Crazy.
That was very funny, Josh. Very good. Stephen Parrott's joining us.
Plant-based. Oh God, he walked right into that.
The funniest thing happened to me today. Wait, hold on a second. Wait. What, you got all the camera. Anyway, I'm at Lester's Diner, which I like to go to.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting at the counter because I like to. You never know what conversation you're going to get.
Okay.
Right. So there's an old gentleman. He's just drinking tea. Another guy comes. Another older gentleman lived here his whole life. You know, back from Chile. Welcome home. Glad you made it back safe. So anyway, the conversation goes to somehow the Burger King burger, the plant-based burger. And this old guy, about 60 years old, says it wasn't bad. It tasted a lot like the Whopper.
Man.
Wait. So he's like, not a bad burger. I would stop and get that. So Burger King's plant-based burger, I guess the Impossible Burger is what they're using.
Yes.
But be careful because it has canola oil in it, which canola oil is very bad for you.
And then we got fake chicken nuggets at KFC.
Oh my God, don't even get me
We got
started.
chicken sandwiches at Popeyes. The
Popeyes ran out of chicken.
Get around chicken sandwiches.
They ran out of chicken sandwiches.
Another marketing genius.
They ran out of chicken sandwiches.
Popeyes didn't even have a damn commercial for that sandwich.
No, nothing.
That was straight internet, social media.
Social media, that was it.
Gone. I need a marketing campaign.
I'm glad.
This is crazy. These people are doing things over there. I don't even care about Popeyes. But overnight, everybody wanted a sandwich.
A chicken sandwich.
One of my homeboys bought 40 of them.
Impossible burger.
Yeah, that's what it's called. My homeboy bought 40 of them and sold them for $10.
Get out of here.
That's
Come on.
He's got pictures of them.
Come on. He bought, but now didn't they start limiting the number you could get?
Yeah, it was probably because of his ass.
Because of him,
He bought them for 40 and went outside.
And sold them.
I got for 10. Gotta love
you gotta love that entrepreneurship.
Yes.
When somebody has the ability to make something happen like that,
gotta love it.
I applaud that.
That's amazing, man. It's beautiful.
Okay. So thoughts and prayers going back to the Bahamas.
Bahamas.
I mean, our beloved Bahamas. So now people are even talking about, do they have enough money? Will they lose their independence and have to go back to Britain?
No, they're coming to us.
They're coming to
call
us.
it.
Really?
South Florida, here we come, baby.
But it's
similar to when the New Orleans brother, like.
Sherry wants to know if the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
No, I didn't partake. And Sherry, I'm offended that you specifically asked me and went straight to the black guy. How's the Popeyes?
How dare you?
Straight to the black
Dom
man.
Calzado, how you doing, Dom?
Oh, we froze?
Yeah,
we unfroze.
Oh, we unfroze. There we go.
And my thing is, Sherry, you came right to the black guy. How's the Popeyes, Chris? I never was a Popeyes fan.
You know, I've never had Popeyes. I've never had Popeyes chicken. I've never had Church's chicken. I've never had any of those chickens.
I've had
KFC.
That's white man.
KFC, white the bucket was good.
You're really
with
showing
the coleslaw and the bread.
You're really showing yourself right now.
But that was a good meal back in the day.
I
Was
thought you had a
KFC.
good pass. KFC.
Oh no, you had to go to the rib place on Sistrum too. It was good.
Yes, I do like chicken, Steven. But okay.
But he draws the line of
let's not just profile and go straight to the black.
Now you're talking to a guy that got out of the hood, so you got. He's the bougie one.
I actually fried my chicken in coconut oil.
Now this is a man that went to the barber shop today.
Yes, I had to get fresh.
Fresh. That's what fresh looks like.
Ooh, look at that beard line. Oh my God!
You can't do that yourself?
Oh God, no.
See, I do my own. I'm actually, if anybody's wondering, I am growing a little bit of a beard, and let me tell you the beard story now, because there is a story. So one of the things is that Michelle and I are getting ready to open this studio.
Okay.
And it's a fitness studio.
All right.
And one of the things is, being an owner of a fitness studio, you have to be fit.
Makes sense.
Because you want people to look at you and say, "Wow, he's fit, and I want to do what he's doing."
Good job, Steven, buying ribs. Go ahead.
I just bought 2 slabs of ribs. Well, where's the invitation,
Make sure they're not plant-based.
Come on, Steven.
No plant-based ribs.
No,
Let's go ahead.
There has to be. There's Beyond Meat ribs.
They already got
They already have that stuff.
The Jamaicans got oxtails.
Oxtail's good. I like oxtail.
They have plant-based oxtails.
They do? Come on, really?
I got a homegirl in Atlanta that has a vegan, all fake vegan It's everything. Chicken. She makes all kind of shit. Oxtails. She makes it out of some kind of mushroom thingamajig. It's pretty cool.
All right, so we're invited to Stevens.
Beard game.
All right, Mike Kabasi joining. So
In
now
the
we're
building.
the beard game.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the beard game. My goal is to lose another. I'm down to 229 pounds.
All right, all right.
I started at 249.
All right, big sexy, big
All right.
sexy.
But I saw. Now you sent a picture of you at a much heavier weight.
Yeah, I'm not showing that to the world, but yeah.
Well, but you sent it to me.
Yes, I did.
So I have proof.
Yes, you did.
So what I'm about to say is not. It's his truth.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Make a lifestyle
let me.
change.
So yeah. So let me. Yeah. And he's had another lifestyle change.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. We're going through multiple lifestyle changes.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Body's just a lump.
So the beard now represents my having to get down. I'm no longer vegan.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Thank you. Welcome back.
Now you're going to see him transform.
Welcome to the meat.
What's going to happen to him?
Welcome to the meat world, Joshua. We accept you. We embrace you.
But now, Josh, are you going to go organic and grass-fed beef and,
Oh my God.
and all the good beef?
The humanely killed chicken. Once you put seasoning salt on it, I don't know if it's humanely killed or regular killed. Like even the eggs in Walmart, you get 12 dozen jumbo eggs for 97 cents. Then you go further down the street, dozen eggs for goddamn $5. What's the difference in the chicken spitting out the eggs, folks?
Wait, hold on. Mike Kabasi, New York Times Post, thousands to attend barbecue outside home of vegans who suit neighbors over smelly meat.
She threw them over the meat
Over the meat
so all the neighbors are getting together to cook all the meat they can in front of her house.
You can't make
That's
this
American.
up. You can't make it up.
That is so American.
Grass-fed, yes.
But they're all grass-fed, damn near.
Well, but a lot of them get.
Well, pigs get slaughtered.
Yeah, but even some of the cows get really bad feed, and it's got hormones in it and stuff.
Okay.
You got to be careful.
You're not eating grass anymore.
Anyway, getting back to the beard.
Sorry.
The beard.
The beard.
So the beard is representative of the weight.
Yes.
So the longer the beard gets, the longer it takes for the weight to come off.
Oh.
So the shorter and the sooner the beard comes off, the sooner I get to the 200-pound goal.
Oh.
So it's kind of like I'm growing the beard in support of me losing these next 29 pounds.
All right.
To get down to a sexy 200 pounds.
Oh my God.
And I encourage anybody out there to join me. And I call it lifestyle. You know, we have to look at our lifestyles. Go ahead.
This is why the world is so big.
But I saw a picture of him at what, 285?
Yeah, I was a big boy.
And now you're about what now, 245? So you're climbing
I'm
again a
6'5".
little bit.
I'm 6'5".
But your less sexy weight is about 225,
Man,
230.
I look good anyway, regardless.
Okay, this is
my sexiness,
Mike Kabasi,
my sexiness fluctuates. Thank you, Mike Kabasi. See, this is the problem.
Go ahead.
America has made us feel that being thin is it.
It isn't.
Because in the
It
80s,
isn't. Come on.
in the 80s, if you were skinny in my neighborhood, you were a crackhead.
That's true. New Jack City.
You lose too much weight, you get skinny too fast. Oh, you must be sick. That boy on crack. Is he sick? Oh, that boy got the AIDS. You got that. That was the thing back then.
Now you got these guys taking HGH and they don't look normal anymore. You know, they look like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh my God! I saw a dude in the barbershop.
Hi, Lorene joining us. Lorene is like the sweetest.
Hey, Lorene, she sounds sweet. Lorene's
She
always
is.
sweet. They're good people.
Good people.
They rub your back.
Oh,
Lorene's rub
she's
your back.
amazing.
David, what's up, baby?
Power to the fluffy people.
Hey, man. Cold
Yes,
front.
indeed.
Them cold front chicks are very important. And big girls go the extra mile.
Big girls do go there.
Those skinny chicks, out, ooh, out. You hurt me.
You hurt
Out, oh,
you got
Sick of that, man.
Being heavy equals
Harder to get kidnapped. Very, very. Oh, we are anorexic female. Oh, anorexic. That was a big word back in the day.
Big word.
Oh, is she anorexic? Is she got bulimia?
Well, yeah, bulimia.
Throw it up.
Bulimia.
She bulimia?
I got me.
There you go, baby. Good job, David. I like big girls.
I've had all shapes and sizes.
Me too. But for me,
Well, that picture of your wife, she was
small. Girl. I like
Marty Kohler joining us. Hey, Marty. Go ahead.
I like big butts, and I cannot lie.
Voluptuous. Lorene is definitely voluptuous.
I like big butts, and I cannot lie.
Look at the smile on her.
Yes, I'll check out later.
I know you will.
I like big butts, and I cannot lie.
Yes.
That was Sir Mix-a-Lot. He's a powerful song.
Yes, very good song.
Baby Got Back. That was very important. That started the whole booty infatuation for a lot of people. My thing is, I've always been a butt guy. That's why I watch Little People of Atlanta.
See, I'm a leg man. I like legs for some reason.
Midgets have a big booty. Have you ever seen a flat butt midget?
No.
No. Oh, Little People of Atlanta. Just look at those little girls with those big booties.
Easy now. Easy. You're creeping people out here.
But they're adults.
I know, but some people are creeped out by that. And you're like, you have this fascination with little people.
Midgets, man.
When you have had 8 wives, you do experience all shapes and sizes.
D. Lamar, you move from fat down to chubby. Next step is thick. I love it. D. Lamar, check it in from New York.
I haven't had 8 wives. I've had 3 wives.
When do you come back, D. Lamar? You up there in New York hanging out? Come on back to South Florida. I miss you guys, buddy. Funny kid. Do you like? Oh, I love them on women.
Yoga pants.
Do they make them for midgets?
They do. They do. And the babies, they're probably the kid size.
Oh, Bridget, the midget, and then there's some twins that come on that show.
You really watch that stuff, huh?
Oh my God.
You record it? Now, do you let Dylan watch that?
No. He's 8, but he has his own theories on women. Because I only let him watch old cartoons, so he's gonna be good.
Oh, he's gonna.
He's already focused. I just gotta wean him off of that Pepe Le Pew.
He has to find a woman when he gets older whose dad was more traditional.
Yeah, because I watched.
So
I was watching some of those cartoons with him over the storm, and I got to reassess how we were raised, man. Some of those cartoons really pushed the envelope. Pepe Le Pew was screwed up, man.
Oh,
that
totally,
guy.
He didn't take no for an answer.
No, Penelope just tried to push him off.
No, he was all over that.
All over that girl.
That was sexual harassment.
Yes, and he raised a whole generation of guys that thought this was normal behavior.
Yes.
Bugs Bunny, Foghorn Leghorn, they're all fighting over the woman. See, you couldn't be a feminist and watch cartoons back in the day.
Oh, it didn't work. No.
Couldn't work. We didn't have all that crap.
We didn't.
Mike Weintraub, what's up, buddy?
Michael
we didn't have all those feminists and all that stuff. You just watch cartoons. Oh, the damsel in distress. You watch the Little Rascals. They're all fighting over Darla. It's a great show.
Wait, hold on a second. You bring up the Little Rascals. If you go back to some of those episodes, there was some serious sexual innuendos. There were some sexual messages in the Little Rascal.
Darla was a whore.
Oh, look.
I can call it Darla. One day she was what? She wanted the bad guy.
No implants. You gotta have.
No, we like it
real. No implants anywhere. I will not date a woman with fake breasts or any kind of fake lips. If you've done anything to your lips, your hips, okay, or your breasts, you have no shot with me.
Is that a self-esteem issue, Sharon?
Of course it is.
But it's not.
Well, it is, but it's maybe not. But they want to feel better about themselves.
Yeah.
They need that because they need to look at themselves in the mirror and feel that they're okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Because I look at some of these women, it's like, did you really look at you? Like, did the doctor hold a mirror up? I mean, I've seen some of these lip jobs. Love Raybo. What's that?
What does that help me, baby?
Help us with Raybo. Encendida.
You saw it. Now we're bilingual.
Yeah, really. You're expecting us to speak Spanish here?
Hola, ¿cómo está?
I know you just came back from Chile, but you got to help us out here.
I do know a little bit of Spanish, though, Steve. My main
because you had some Mexican kids in there.
Yeah, my main pickup line for the chicks, though, back in the day for the Spanish girl was like, mi muy alto and muy guapo. It means I'm tall and handsome. Yeah. They like that shit, Steve. Well, I'm bad.
You are bad. What is Steve? What is
Robbo?
Robbo?
Rambo? Rambo? Okay.
All right, we got to give a couple of shout outs.
Yes.
Cuban oxtail. Walk around Boca Whole Foods, lots of fine women and yoga. Oh no, Boca Whole Foods. Because well, first of all, you got the college right across the street. So you got all the young college girls. You got all the nurses coming in and the doctors from the hospital.
Yes.
Yeah, Boca, the eye candy. Now, where there's really good eye candy, if you like butts, is you got to go to the Aventura Whole Foods because that's where all the Latin girls go.
I'm glad.
And the Latin girls have, but some of those are fake butts too.
All my black friends that are chiming in right now.
Yeah, where are all your Susan Chernon's died joining us? Where are all your black friends chiming in?
I don't know.
We're at Trey Frazier, happy birthday. Jason Smith, happy birthday. Doug Weber, happy birthday.
Yes.
BBL. What's big, black, and what? Oh, something has to be black and white.
I'll stay here.
BBL?
Keep it clean.
You know what that means?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay. And then there's one birthday here who I'm actually friends, I'm Facebook friends with. Now, remember this name, James Harbaugh Jr. Brazilian butt lips.
James who?
James Harbaugh Jr.
Oh.
The son of Jim Harbaugh.
All right, football guy.
And he's friends with Daniel Green, who, congratulations, Daniel, yesterday, his first day. He's now a teacher. Just graduated University of Michigan with honors and all kinds of
thoughts and prayers.
This is it. The Irregulars, Chris Priester, Matt Posner, the teacher, whatever.
Yes.
Always a teacher.
Thoughts and prayers.
Always a teacher. Now remember, that's a teaching moment.
Yes, sir.
That's you have a teaching moment.
Yes.
To teach this young man something.
Thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers to a new teacher. A first day teacher.
Okay,
Yesterday was his first day.
This is what you
Thoughts
do.
and prayers.
Get a nun or a real old black lady.
Thoughts and prayers. Troy, how many years of teaching? Wait, I got 20 plus years.
Yeah, 20.
20 plus years. 8/25, my birthday. What about your birthday? Are we having a party? He sends us a YouTube. I don't know what that is.
Christ.
Okay, so 20 plus years teaching. You have a first day teacher, and you're going to send thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, what I'll tell him is
explain yourself.
You should have gotten either a nun or a really old black Baptist lady to come in and pray over your room. Hallelujah. And put oil on your desk. Pray for the children. And let the Lord's Spirit run your classroom. But it's too late now.
He's a Jewish guy.
Oh, God. Even worse.
Oh, he's in
trouble.
Oh, my God.
God,
you can't be serious.
Well, I give Jewish teachers credit because my son has had all Jewish teachers. They put their heart into the job. They really.
Well, because first of all, the history is very important to the Jewish religion.
Yes.
The Jewish religion. I'm not going to. Yes. Judaism is not a nationality.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
I want to make
clear that up.
Clear it up. Judaism is a religion. It's a there's Jewish tradition.
Yes.
Like there's Christian tradition.
Yes, sir.
There's Catholic tradition. There's Baptist traditions.
Yes.
Okay. There's Jewish traditions. Okay. Judaism is a religion. Some people call it a way of life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it is by no means a species of people. It's not a race.
It's a religion.
It's a religion.
Practice.
It's a practice.
You practice it. Guys?
You can't. You're not Jewish. It doesn't. You're American. You're American. Jewish is your religion, your belief, what you believe in.
So you guys are the only ones that your religion is associated with your name, with who you are. Because I'm black. It doesn't say black Christian.
Well, I'm American, but I don't. If I practice a religion, then that's my religious belief.
But they call you Jews.
Well, because you're a you're Catholic. We call them Catholics.
See, I'm glad you're clearing this up. Because you got, like I said,
we call you Catholics.
What is it? If you're a white boy, I just say Catholic.
Okay,
but I look at you as a white guy. I don't look at you as a Catholic. Jewish people, I look at as a Jew.
As Jew.
You guys are different.
Tell that to the 12 tribes. What's wrong with Jewish guys? There's nothing wrong with Jewish guys.
I'm right now. I coached them all.
I I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
Wait, Stephen. I have Jewish friends.
He does. I'm one of them.
Quite a bit. I used to coach all their kids. I had one guy who used to wear a yarmulke with number 3 on it, with a Dwayne Wade yarmulke. He could shoot the lights out. He's probably that
Dwayne Wade yarmulke.
Yeah, and he can shoot. He can really shoot. I bet he's an agent now.
You think so?
Oh yeah. Once you guys get the 10th grade, you don't grow anymore, so you can start working into the agent part.
My son Jeremy started college. First day of class tomorrow, right?
Yay!
Pace University basketball. He got his first set of gear yesterday.
Beautiful.
Got the schedule.
Look at this. Oh, yesterday, I have a positive story.
Uh-oh, let's hear it.
I was pulled by the Lauderhill Police Department.
Uh-oh. And ribs. Chicken and ribs.
That's what black people are going for. Are you trying, is this some race bait here?
Ready for NFL?
Almost, right now. Relax, Josh. So I got pulled by the cops yesterday.
I know, you told me this.
2 more officers pulled up. Now,
so 3 cop cars.
Anybody black knows if 3 cop cars get around you, you're going down.
Are your windows tinted?
No, I was in the Dodge Journey just riding along.
Okay. No window tinted.
Officer says, yes it is. This is live, Chad.
This is live, Chad.
Officer says,
yes.
Do you know you ran that stop sign back there?
Sir,
I'm so sorry, sir. Then he looks, he says, oh, you're the teacher. You're that comedian. You're hilarious. I did one of your events 2 months ago. He said, I tell you what, give me your license. I'm going to run it. If it comes back good, you go. Don't run that stop sign again. Life's about relationships.
Now, if you get behind a car and the guy's just sitting at the stop sign, you know it's Chris.
Say, thank you, Stephen. Go find some food to eat, buddy. Be safe. But yes, cop pulled me over. Let me go. Life's about relationships.
And then you gave your card out. And you told
him my car. Said, come to the next event, September 21st. I'll be here. Gotta
Bye,
love
Steve.
it. Bye,
enjoy your food.
Gotta love life. Life's about relationships, people.
Okay, ready? Experiences and relationships.
Yeah.
You gotta have experiences in life. You know, a car you can only drive so much. It's only going to give you so much experience.
Yes.
You know, being out, doing stuff, experiencing life.
Yes.
You know, traveling. That's what's important, I believe.
And being around different people.
Good people.
I gotta tell myself, listen. The reason I'm so fluent in whiteology.
Go ahead. Let's hear it.
Kindergarten to 5th grade, got bussed out here to nice white elementary. 9th to 12th grade, bussed to the high school. Last year in college, stayed in a trailer community with the white folks. So I've seen the white man at his lowest and his highest. My son went to school with the Cardinal kids. Yeah. I was in Lighthouse Point hanging with all them. So I've seen them all different levels.
You've just covered it all.
You can't bring stereotypes.
White people, we can't pull the wool.
You can't do it.
Tom Walksetter joining us. Hey, Tom.
My first job as a 13-year-old, I worked with a nice Judaic man, Leo Cerner. He was a suit guy. So suits.
You learned a lot from him.
We learned a lot how to triple the price of the suit and
make some money.
Make money. And then when they try and cut it down, they always say, "Well, Chris, you know, you got about $20 on leeway in there. You can negotiate." I learned what Julia down meant as a youngster.
Really?
I learned. He told me. I was like, what do you mean? I'm 13 years old. He gave me the lecture on savings. It's all about saving money with those nice people. I love seeing my little neighbors walk through on Saturday with their children. I'm like, this is beautiful. White is always right. Rob McNeely, that is correct. That's one of my college buddies up there in Gainesville. He knows white. That is our motto. White is always right. Gotta have white friends. If you're gonna make it in life, you gotta have white buddies.
I think that same goes for a white guy who should have black friends. I think.
For what?
Why
for
not?
What? What do you need it for? You start a basketball team?
Yeah, you want to be able to hang out with different people and enjoy culture. Look, I went to a party the other night. I went to a Colombian barbecue.
Okay, they're not black.
They're like dark skin.
They're not black. You don't want to.
What about the Dominicans?
Hang with them. Nice people.
They're not black?
You don't want to hang with the brothers, man.
You are a fun teacher.
I was, Sherry. I was great. That's why I had to get out. My parents were too aggressive. When you teach elementary school, Sherry, I was the only black male in elementary school. So when Rod McNeely went to college with me, he did secondary. See, most men want to do secondary education so you can make more money after school, coaching and all that stuff. I wanted to get off early so I could be with my kids. So elementary for me, Sherry, everybody thought you were their dad. You're in the hood. Most of the kids didn't have a daddy. So Mr. Princeton, my daddy. No, I'm your teacher. I've had kids come with little pictures of their mom and a little copy. Mr. Princeton, how you think she look? Trying to set me up with their mom. Yeah, see, here's a prime example. A high school teacher, middle school teacher, those are heartless people, Sherry. Think about it. See, elementary, I get the same 20 babies every day for a whole year.
Yeah.
Those high school people,
no, you're getting different kids.
Every period, you got 120 kids every day.
Every 50 minutes.
So guess what? Number 20, you don't have my assignment. I'm not trying to relationship with you. I got 50 minutes to deal with you. I might like 3 of my, I like my 3rd period, my 5th period, and my 7th period. The other 5 periods, I hate their guts. I know high school teachers. Fact, see that? They didn't no relationship with those kids. Number 10, here. They call it by numbers. They don't even remember your name. Who are you? Yeah. But that's why numbers are important, Sherry. And I tell people all the time, I like a good teacher to student ratio.
Yeah, and I think the 18-to-1 is the right
It's good.
one.
But here,
then they got away from it again now.
I don't want to go there. But I got some friends.
I hate
I got friends who pay money. Their kids go to Catholic schools around.
Sure.
One teacher, 29 kids. One teacher, 31 kids. Because they think those kids are so nice. Those teachers are overwhelmed over there.
No, Jeremy's school, university school, and they had like 12 kids.
Yeah, that's why kids can learn.
Yeah, no.
You gotta be in a learning environment.
School, you can, if you fail a test, you can just take it over.
See that? Isn't that nice, people? You go to private school, you fail your test, little Joe, you can take it again. That's why they all graduate with 4.5s. Yeah. Hey, Rob McNeely, do your kids take tests over after they fail in public school? No, you get what you pay for. See, I tell people all the time, you got public, charter, private. See, public school, regardless if you like it or not, they're only good as their neighborhood. You got to be in a good neighborhood.
You have to be in Cooper City.
For your public school to work.
You have to be in Parkland. You have to be in Weston.
Yeah.
You have to be in an affluent community.
Of course. You're going to have that until high school. They're going to overcrowd.
Yeah. Well, but even so, like we were out in Oregon for the basketball tournament last year, and we were out in the suburbs of Oregon, and of Portland, and the high school that we were at was absolutely unbelievable.
See?
It was like a college campus.
Yeah.
And it was out in the suburbs. You got Nike out there, you've got Columbia, the sports where you got all the big companies.
And my thing is those schools now.
Brennan Sutton joining us. Hey, Brennan.
And more so than ever, I tell parents all the time, I tell my homies, could they call? What school should my kid go to? Where should we go?
I had this conversation the other day with a friend of mine whose kid is a baseball player, and they want to send him to a public school.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if he wants to play at a good college program, don't send him to that public school.
Yeah.
Because he might be a big fish in a little pond, but the college scouts are not coming to see that team play.
We just had an argument on Facebook, one of my friends, because he was talking about Ely High School with their basketball.
Yes.
Deerfield High with their football.
Yes. Who's 0-2, by the way.
Yeah, but they're going to send a bunch of kids D1 again. It's crazy. But
they play a tough schedule.
They play a tough tough national schedule. So the question was, well, is Ely or Deerfield less than a St. Thomas or whatever? And it's
Of course
like,
it is.
yeah,
You can't
they don't
compare.
have the facilities.
You can't, and they don't have the money.
Yeah, it's public
St.
dollars
Thomas
versus private
It's been
dollars.
around forever. Come on, the whole thing started in the late 70s, early 80s when I was in
Yeah.
high school, and they figured out how to recruit.
And your alumni.
And they figured out the alumni, and it's the premier Catholic high school in
Nothing
Fort Lauderdale.
personal. But
And you have all those feeder schools. You have St. Mark's, St. Anthony's,
those
you have all the Saint schools.
They got Little League football. That's their feeder. They don't care about those little Catholic school kids. They're going over there to party and hang out. The football players make the money.
Big parties.
Yeah, and Gibbons, all of them party.
Gibbons throws the dogs at them.
Oh my God, those private schools. Yeah, dogs out there. They don't do that at Dillard or whatever. So look for drugs because the rich kids got them. Little Pookie might have a joint, but those kids out there, they got the money.
Now, I just want to like this whole thing that we just did.
Yes.
And I want to point this out to people.
Yes.
Because this all started by just a small shout out to someone that I know that is going that had his first day on the job.
Yeah.
And this is the Irregulars. He's Chris Priester. I'm Matt Poser. But this is what happens on the Irregulars.
We get triggered.
We get triggered, and then he goes off, and this is what happens.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. This is what we do.
Another great travel ball coach.
Another teacher?
No, he's a coach.
Okay.
He wears scrubs.
So this is what we do on the Irregular.
Yes.
Is we gave a shout out.
Yeah.
And thoughts and prayers went out to this young 22, 23-year-old.
He's a male teacher. Hard, dude.
Middle school, high school.
Listen here.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
Go ahead.
I got a high school buddy.
Go ahead.
Teaches high school in Miami in the rough area.
Okay. So that's either in Booker T.
Yeah, Liberty City. Let's say.
All right.
He says, Chris, when I first started teaching, I had girls that would sit on the front row with no underwear on and say, "Oh, Mr. Postman, I got men older than you. I got men older than you." Now he's 22. Some 17, 18, 19-year-old girl coming in there with no underwear on, gonna be stripping in the Rolex the next year, telling her teacher, "Hey, I got men older than you." How can you teach in that environment? Give me elementary.
Oh my God.
All I gotta deal with, I can look at your mama. Yeah, I got men older than you. And he's trying to teach math to this man. Ain't no way. But see, he's in public school, so it's no big deal. Now, I know for a fact, we have private school people in town. As soon as that girl graduated high school, they got married. Is that the Catholic way?
Really?
Yes. We have a few of those.
Well, there's a few of those stories where young teachers will meet at high school. Look, we think about it, a kid graduates. So let's say you're young going to college, you're 17, you graduate when you're 21, you got your elementary ed, or your whatever you go for, and now you go to a high school and you teach history at a high school.
18-year-old girls.
18-year-old girls, you're 22, that's only a 4-year difference.
That is so scary.
Okay?
That's scary.
And she knows, but here's the thing. This 18-year-old knows at 22 that if you took on this profession, you're going to be pretty set for the next 20 years. You're going to be a teacher. She knows. Maybe you have a little bit of some entrepreneurial spirit in you. You know how to make money in the summertime.
Yeah.
You'll be a decent provider. You'll always have good health insurance.
Yeah.
Okay,
She sees the future.
She sees the future. She sees that she could go get her education.
You know what?
And become a career woman as well and do well and support her man. And so I don't think it's bad to support those kind of relationships. If they
okay, here, and this is where we are as a society.
Yes.
Now, if it's a girl, here I am, 17 years old.
Girls crush on teachers.
Yes, they do.
Of course they do.
Okay, I'm 7.
Boys crush on teachers.
Yeah, they do.
Look at these. Wait, come on. Sherry, look at all these young women, these teachers that are having sex. Denise Johnson Layton joining us. All these young girls, 24, 25, 26-year-olds, 23-year-olds, having sex with 15, 16, 17-year-old boys. And it's a, you know.
We just walked into this year. It's a double-edged sword.
Double-edged sword.
I'm 17 years old, freshman in college, because I was September, my birthday.
Right. I was 17 because I was November.
There was a chick on campus.
We just froze. We're back.
There was a chick on campus at FAMU that had a reputation in the administration building of dating freshmen. I was her freshman that year, 1989. She's 30 years old. I'm 17. She lived with her man, but the dude worked at night from 8 at night to 8 in the morning. And it was about 40 minutes away. So
you know what they say about the graveyard shift?
Yeah, she would come pick me up from the dorm, whatever. Now, I'm young, but think about it now.
Right.
I'm 47. She would be 60. Oh, that is nasty.
That's not too bad.
That's nasty. I'm not doing older chicks.
There's some good-looking 60.
I'm not going that far away older. But
if you were a smoking hot 60-year-old that had a beautiful natural,
she could get it.
Thank you.
Okay, but here's the problem.
I know you come across those times all the time.
Here's the problem.
Okay, what's the problem?
I'm 17.
She's
was I touched? Was I molested?
Were you?
Was I traumatized?
No.
But since because I was a boy.
You were given a good experience.
As a man.
You were probably taught something.
Did you hear that?
You were probably taught something that you were maybe able to use in life.
See that? Oh, sorry.
Easy on the ages.
Oh, God, no. We're ageless.
We're ageless.
But what I'm saying is, I'm 17. She's 30. Was that against the law? I could sue her. Am I traumatized? Sure. Did she? How dare she?
But when you came home, and if you were to tell your father back then, what would your father say to you?
Oh, proud of you, baby. High five.
He'd be high-fiving. He'd be all happy for you.
But if that was your daughter, where's my gun? I'm going to kill that bitch. Crazy.
Right.
Double standard. But now, and that's why I get nervous with this feminist slippery slope stuff. Because now a woman says, oh, I can do whatever I want to do. I can sleep with whoever I want to sleep with, just like a man can. No problem. So when I label it, and then, this is the part I love. Then they'll come right back and say, don't judge me. Well, don't say judgeable shit. If you tell me, man, I just slept with 5 people this week, I'm going to judge you. I'm judging you. You're a whore in my book. I judge you. I'm judging.
She's having experiences.
We're judgeable people.
She's having experiences. See, it all goes back to the experiences.
Back to work. Here we go.
See, having 5 different men is having an experience.
Look at our society. A man has 5 different women. He's a gigolo. He's a player.
Well, but
women got 5 different dudes.
Good either.
Women got 5 different dudes. She's a hoe. This is so unfair.
So unfair.
We need more hoes. Whole lives matter.
Double standards.
Whole lives matter. A double standard is out of here.
Out of here.
Ladies, if you want to sleep with people, sleep with whoever you want to.
And then if you want to sleep with women and men, forget about it. You're a hoe too.
You're a hoe too.
You're a man hoe.
Bisexual, trans.
You're a man hoe.
Trans something. Got transracial now. That's a new one.
We got to get serious a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
Do we have to?
No. Transracial. That's a new one.
Oh, what about the new show coming out?
What's that?
Mix-ish.
Yeah,
they have Blackish, the biracial show. They were living on a commune. Now they get moved to the suburbs, and they're the only light-skinned kids in the school.
It's horrible. The Step Curry effect.
Mix-ish.
This is horrible, man.
What are they going to think of next?
I come from a mix-ish family. My whole family mix-ish. I mean, they got to stop, man. It's too many labels. It's the issues, the isms, the ist. It's too much.
Way too much.
Too much.
And the word racism is overused right now.
God.
Cut it out, people.
I know racists. I got family members who had to bury black people. Those were racist. People that hung you up. Racist. All right, we're 45 in anyway. Football. Let's wrap up.
Football.
We
want to talk football? Oh, we got to talk about some of these kids that played college this past.
Oh my God! Great weekend in South Florida.
Zay Flowers. Boston College.
Jordan Battle.
Yeah.
Freshman. Interception.
St. Thomas Aquinas.
Alabama Christian County with Alabama.
Yeah. All guys you know.
Yep. Nick Benito. He was at Oklahoma. I saw him.
Did he play?
Yeah, he did. Saw a little bit for him.
Did Kavon Bennett play for Tennessee?
I don't know.
That was a bad loss.
They lost.
Georgia State. I watched the game.
It was GSU. I know it was Georgia Southern, Georgia State. I was like,
Georgia State.
Dang, Tennessee.
That's a great campus, Georgia State, in the heart of Atlanta.
It's pretty.
It's
beautiful. It's beautiful. Wow.
What is it? Wait.
Rickanish is next.
Is that Puerto Ricanish?
Yeah.
He's Puerto Rican.
South Florida Elite Travel team.
Oh, okay.
Back in the day. They still hanging. Lou, I'm going to say this because I know you're a travel ball coach. Do not send your boat to the Bahamas and ask for 6'5" or better black guys. That would be so rude. Because I know some coach right now is licking his chops right here in South Florida talking about, oh, man, I'm going to go get me some Bahamian basketball players. They also tall and soccer players. And not today. Don't do it.
Now, the kid from Cardinal Gibbons, did he play the defensive tackle? The one that went to Florida, Bogle.
No, I ain't no red shirt. That'd be too skinny.
Oh, really?
I just took him something to eat.
Really?
Poor guy.
Yeah?
They are on the win. He gonna get those players. I tell you. No, he was. I'm gonna leave this.
What is it? Was it Westlake Prep did that for a while?
Sure did, and then they folded.
And then also Zion Luther.
They all did. Yep, South Florida Prep. We had all these
something about the Bahamians. Stay away from the Bahamians.
They get jumped, boy.
That's bad luck, though.
Yeah. No, okay, we're gonna end this right. These people open these phantom schools and use our children.
Westlake Prep.
Oh my God! Listen, I'm gonna teach this, America.
Go ahead.
If you go to a private school, just because they give your kid a jacket and a tie does not mean that's a good school. The word private means Matt has never taken an education course. No. But since I'm a private entity, they could hire Matt to be the teacher.
I could get a job.
Public school teachers
have to get a credit.
Have to get a degree, have to pass a certification test. Yeah. So the problem I have is a lot of people, they pay to hide their children's deficiencies.
No, but I'm going to teach them what they need to be taught. I'm not going to teach them that. I'm not going to teach them. See, here's the thing. I'm going to teach them real world, what they're going to use in the real world.
That's important.
Not teaching them to a test.
Well, unfortunately, that's where we're at.
But listen, how many times, okay, now you're getting a sense of it now because you're out in the real world.
Yeah.
Okay, you're doing comedy.
Yeah.
Now, when you go to the improv or you go to a show, do you have to sit down at the bar and take a test?
The only thing that matters is math. Addition to my account or subtraction.
Right. And how many people did I impact that night?
That's it.
Did I send those 30 people home laughing, scratching their heads, said, what did that tall black man
I treat myself like a Baptist preacher.
You do?
Because we're similar.
But those guys are very well off.
But
those guys
similar.
Where's your Cadillac?
Where's
your Cadillac?
I haven't been preaching long enough. I haven't been doing it.
Come on.
I've been doing it long.
You got to start putting a jar out. You know,
yeah, that's the offering plate. I got to pass it.
Preacher, priester, the teacher.
No, I'm good. But I give a message.
You like that? I came up with that.
Pastor has a message. You know how many times people screw my name up because of the tongue twister. But Chris Preacher, the teacher. No, I'm not a preacher, bitch. It's priester, the teacher.
The teacher.
Dang it. But I'm similar. You know, the preacher's up there in the pulpit, everybody's watching.
Right.
I'm on stage, everybody's watching. Yeah. He has the mic, so they're listening.
Right.
Listening.
That's your church.
He has a message for the people. I have a message for the people.
That's right. So if you want to donate to the Irregulars,
Yes.
Okay.
Praise the Lord.
966 Northwest 51st Place.
Hallelujah.
Fort Lauderdale, Florida. $1 bills are welcome.
Oh, hallelujah.
Okay, and we'll give out that address again. But yeah, you can donate to the Irregulars.
In fact, I'm gonna do one of them Cash App things, so you can send it directly.
Oh yeah, we'll do the
Hallelujah.
Cash App. We'll set that up. Well, we could start selling Unglife T-shirts on the show.
We could do that too. Touch and agree. Touch the screens right now, people. All in America.
Wait, be careful. That's a touch screen.
Oh, that's fancy.
That's a fancy computer.
Oh, wow.
All right, that was 50 minutes plus.
And Josh, we didn't get to talk about football. First game this weekend, though. Woo, woo, woo. NFL tomorrow night. Woo.
Who cares?
Who cares? Go NFL. It's all about fantasy.
NFL, not for long.
That's it. Nobody cares about the real league.
No, it's
just about fantasy.
I'm in the store. Talk about Whole Foods. I'm in the store. Everybody is on their phones doing fantasy drafts. There were at least 5 or 6 people on their phones. I'll take what's his name? Bell. I'll take Phillip Rivers. People are just on their phone fantasy drafts.
Just using the black man. Another way to use the black man.
Well, that's the only other way. Can't use them any other way.
Sickening.
All right, everybody. Well, I hope everybody was safe from the storm.
Yes.
Anybody that's still in its path up in the Carolinas, be safe. Evacuate if you need to evacuate. If you're going to stay tight.
My homeboys in Ocala are off for the whole week.
Are you kidding me?
They are off from school for the whole week.
In Ocala.
Ocala is the county right next to Gainesville, buddy. Yeah. The horses probably.
Anyway, be safe. You know, our heartfelt, thoughts and prayers go out to the people of Grand Bahama Island. And if you know somebody that is sending some non-perishables, it's okay to donate, but just make sure it gets into the right hands.
Yes, FEMA is at the Lauderhill Performing Arts Center. I'm doing my bit November 3rd. FEMA is there. So that's somebody I trust. I know it's going to get over there.
And don't forget, if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, the Sistrunk Art Comedy Festival.
November 3rd.
November 3rd. It's the night before my birthday.
Can't wait.
So it'll be like a semi-birthday party for me.
Oh, we're going to have a white-only section right there for
me, right?
Yes.
And we're going to have the cameras rolling that night?
I'm going to be there.
Perfect. All right, everybody. We're the Irregulars. I'm Matt Posner. Everybody enjoy the rest of your week. We'll see you Monday.
Monday. We'll be back.